What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Cypress here, bringing you guys another video here today. As you guys can see, it is a COD commentary. This is the first time I'm bringing you guys Call of Duty in a long time. It's the first time I've ever played Call of Duty in a long time. Now, you're either seeing a domination on Invasion, or you're either seeing a 1v1 between me and my friend Dallas, snipers only. I just asked them to do the 1v1 so we could get some gameplay, because I either want to use, I don't know which one I'm going to use, depends on how long it is. They're pretty much the same length of a gameplay, so I might use the 1v1 just because it's you know, a little, I think it might be more entertaining, I don't know, but it is just a 1v1 snipers only. I go ham in that gameplay. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about, as you guys see in the title, it's kind of a life story, kind of not, but I'm basically going to be telling you guys the most disrespectful thing I've ever said to a teacher in my life. So, I mean, it's not the most disrespectful. I'm saving that for another video way in the future. But one of the most disrespectful things I've ever said to a teacher. Now, I'm not proud of this. This video is not to boast about how cool I am and how disrespectful I can be to teachers. Because let me tell you guys, you do not want to be disrespectful to teachers. Please respect all your elders and everybody who has authority over you. It's good for you to respect them, because usually when you don't, you're not going to get very far with what you're trying to do. So, basically, I'm going to be telling you guys what I said to my teacher, and I'm not going to say what class this was or what teacher this was, because a lot of people who watch my videos actually know the teachers at this school, and they know what classes I have and everything like that. So, I'm not going to say who it was, what her name was, you know, what class she taught or anything like that. It is a she, I'll just say that. But anyways, so basically we're in class, we're just sitting there, she's giving a lesson, and you know, as you know, typical me, I start talking to the person next to me while she's giving the lesson. Now, as you guys know, that you're not supposed to talk during when a teacher's giving a lesson, obviously. So basically I started talking, and she did the whole, you know, she stopped teaching her lesson, then she puts her hands on her hips and says, "I'll wait," kind of thing, and then she's just staring at me with the death eyes. And I have the nerve, like, I've fed up with this teacher. Let me give you guys a little bit of backstory before I go into this. She is probably the worst teacher at this school, the worst teacher I've ever dealt with, the meanest teacher I've ever dealt with. I hope she never watches my videos. But basically, we're sitting in class. Like, she's not a bad teacher. She knows how to teach and everything. She just really has an attitude issue. Like, she's just not the kindest person of them all. You know, she's not very kind. That's it. She's not a bad teacher. She teaches things pretty well. She explains it. You know, but she makes it pretty easy in class. But you know, she's still really disrespectful in her own attitude, I'm saying. But anyway, so we're sitting in class, and I start talking to the person next to me. She gets pissed off. She does the whole "I'll wait" thing. She puts her hands on her hips and starts staring at me with a death stare. So at this point, you know, I'm already fed up with this teacher's attitude, and I know how this teacher is. So, you know, I'm not one to be like, "Oh, sorry," you know, be kind to her. I want to give her straight disrespect. I have no respect for this teacher just because of the attitude she has. So at this point, at least. So I turn to her and I'm like, "What?" Like, I give her the attitude "what?" I'm like, "What?" And then she says, "What do you mean what?" She just puts her, she says, she does the whole, like, close her eyes, roll her eyes things, and puts her hand in her hair. She's like, "How are you gonna say what? You're talking in my class while I'm giving a lesson." And then I basically say, I turn to her and I say, "Was I?" And I start just denying the whole thing. Now, this is where I do the dumbest thing I could have done, which is deny what I was actually doing. Like, I was actually talking to the person next to me, and she was calling me out on it, and I should have just said, "Yeah, I was," but, like, I started denying it. I don't know why I started denying it, but I do, and I'm just, like, sitting there, and she says, "You're talking to my class." I tell her, and I turn to her, and I'm like, "Am I really? Did you see my mouth moving? Really? Was I?" And I start just being totally disrespectful to the teacher, basically saying what along those lines of, like, "Was I really? Did you see my mouth moving? Blah, 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 blah." Just totally just disrespecting her in every way possible. And I actually ended up getting sent out of class after that. I actually had to go sit out. See, the way our school is set up is, basically, it's Mountain View High School, if you guys don't know, but basically the way it's set up is it's not an inside school. Well, there is certain parts of the school that is inside. They have certain buildings, but it's pretty much all outside. You do all your class switching outside. You know, everything is outside pretty much, and that's how my junior high was as well. So this school is pretty much outside unless you're a higher classman, because you can have multiple classes in the same building. So it's like they have different buildings around the area that hold the different types of classes and everything. So obviously you're going to be switching on the outside, which kind of sucks and kind of doesn't, but you know, it doesn't have the usual hallways. It just kind of has a building that has maybe like 2 or 3 hallways, and then, you know, another building and another building and so on and so forth. And then they have a building dedicated just for like band and the auditorium. But basically, so I'm just totally disrespecting this teacher. She sends me out of the classroom, and this is one of the classrooms that has the outside door. We actually have to line up outside. We don't line up, but you just kind of wait outside, and you go in from the outside. It's an actual outside door, so you go in from the outside. It's not like it's a hallway, and you go in through double doors, and you go into the door, and the classroom door. No, it's an actual outside door, so she sends me outside, and I'm sitting outside, and it's hot. It is extremely hot. So I'm sweating and everything, and the teacher comes out, and we have a good chat, you know, about my disrespect and everything. And so basically she ended up giving me detention. Well, I guess a lot of people call it detention. I just had to sit in at lunch for like 10-20 minutes, something like that, to where the whole lunch period was over, and then I had to go get my lunch and come back, I think it was. Pretty sure. Yeah, I had to go get my lunch and come back and sit in the classroom and eat lunch. Obviously, I couldn't go eat with friends or anything like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. This life story, I guess. I hope there wasn't a lot of cuts in this. I kind of just wanted to make one fluent commentary. Now, before the video ends, guys, I just want to let you guys know that I'm very sorry for the lack of uploads and the lack of videos that I've been recording. I do not have videos pre-recorded. You'd be thinking, like, have you had all this time? Have you not been pre-recording videos? I've just been getting really, really lazy. And like when I say super lazy, like super lazy. And some of the times I'm going out a lot with friends. Like the past week, I've been hanging out with friends a lot. Not the past day, though. The past day, actually yesterday, I had nothing to do. So this should be going up on the 27th. So hopefully that'll go up. And I have 2 more updates that I want to talk to you guys about really quick, which is basically I'm gonna start working when school starts. So like basically like a month and a half after school starts, my birthday's coming up, and I'm gonna be turning 16. So I'm gonna be getting a job, and school's gonna start up. And about a month and a half after school starts, I'm gonna be getting a job. I'm gonna be applying for multiple places, and I don't know where I'm gonna be working. I will announce it when I get the job. So that is one thing I want to announce. But the second thing I want to update you guys on is what I'm going to be doing, or what's going to be going on with me, Mr. I'm Harmless, or should I say Mr. I'm Harmless, Petrified TV, and I, to be a little bit more proper. But basically, we are thinking about starting our own channel. Now, this is not, you know, this is not concrete, this is not solid, this is not, you know, official, but we're thinking about starting our own channel, us 3, because we've been friends for a very long time. It's coming up on like 3 or 4 years now that we've been friends and known each other online through the internet. So, you know, we're also thinking about, I at least am thinking about, once I get my car or motorcycle, whichever one, you know, I'm pushing into getting. I really want a motorcycle. My mom wants me to get a car, but, you know, I'm probably going to end up getting a motorcycle just because it's going to come out of my own money. She's not helping me buy the motorcycle at all. It's going to come out of my own money. I might actually start paying the insurance myself. I might have her do like 1 month of the insurance to pay for me, and then once I get rolling with this job, I'll start paying my own insurance, and I buy the bike and all the gear and everything. So it's coming out of my own money. My mom's not buying it for me, so it's kind of my decision on what I want to buy, but basically, that's what's going on. So, me, Mr. I'm Harmless, Petrified TV, and myself are thinking about starting a channel together. We don't know what it's going to be called yet, and we don't know what kind of content's going to be on it. Just kind of stuff with us 3 on it. It's not really going to be like a team channel, I guess you could say. It might be, it might not be, but it's just basically going to be a lot of fun stuff with us 3 playing games, you know, a lot of funny content coming out on that channel. I will put the channel link down in the description when it comes out. On another video, I will announce the channel on another video. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please leave a like down below. Comment what you guys want to see on this channel. If you guys want to see more commentaries like this, if you guys want to see some more Modern Warfare 2, some more any other games on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One, please let me know. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This has been your boy Cyberstar. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.